Zedaker Show brought to you by Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. A inter-county rivalry matchup last week, B.B. Comer and Childersburg. And your thoughts on last week's game, Coach? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, not the result we wanted. Didn't feel like we'd played 4 quarters. Got a slow start. Early turnovers hurt us a lot. You know, they came out and scored on us first when we're driving down to the 10 and fumble the ball, get a turnover, and then we have a bad really a drop snap on a punt, just kind of snowballed after that, and next thing you blink and we're down.
Still those little things,
yeah,
isn't it?
It is. It's you know, and then we can't keep using the same excuse. You know, I mean, we're 5 games into this thing, but you know, we got to eliminate those little kind of mistakes, and we got to punch the ball in when we get there to give our chance. You know, that's a momentum thing. You know, scoring helps your defense. You know, and you know, we missed opportunities, and you got to give Comer credit. You know, they had a week off to get ready for us. They were fired up. They played a really good game, and we didn't match it.
You mentioned that, you know, it's been kind of the same old story, and you know, you're halfway through the season. You realize, you just mentioned, hey, you know, we can't be making excuses. We got to play.
Yeah, that's it. And you know, and it's my job and our coaching staff job to find the right mix. And so we got some other kids that are hungry to play. You know, you'll see some new kids in there this week, and so we're just trying to find that good mixture and see who can not make as many mistakes. You know, and you know, it's like the old saying, you know, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect the same results. So we're going to change some things up. One thing we can't hang our hat on is you know, we are rushing the ball well. Mm-hmm. I felt last week we moved the ball from the 20 to the 20 really good. Just we get in the red zone for whatever reason. We have a hard time punching it in. So we've put some new formations in this week to hopefully, if we get in the red zone, we can go ahead and punch that ball in. Out of 5 games, we've rushed for over 200 yards, 4 of them. You know, so we got to hang our hat. We're going to find the positives and build on that. But defensively, man, we got to tackle a little bit better. You know, we got to make adjustments better. You know, I just heard your previous interview. Yeah, they ran the same play on us over and over again, and we didn't do a real good job adjusting.
Is that frustrating?
It's very frustrating, you know. And you bring them over, you show them on the board, and we move the defense, and you know, so that's kind of things going on right now. But you know, these kids have a lot of resilience. They've had a decent week of practice this week. So we got another opponent this week, and it kind of has become a little bit of a rivalry with Vincent, and so we're going to go down there and try to be a road warrior. And you know, the biggest thing that we've got to do this week is play 4 quarters. We've yet to do that in 5 games, and so we've changed some things up this week in practice of, you know, trying to see how we can come out early in practice, that we need to come out in the game, get off the bus per se, you know, and because we're playing well in the second half, it seems like, but we're down. So we need to take that energy and the way we're playing the second half and start it and play it with 4 quarters.
Well, obviously, Childersburg knows Vincent's right across the river from in Shelby County. And Vincent's got a great football program there.
They do, yeah. Coach Weatherford's been there for a while now, and you can tell programs that have had the same coach, you know, the way they run their offense and their defense. They're not going to make a lot of mistakes. It's a well-oiled machine. You know, there's a lot of shifts and movements in his offense, and so they got a good football program. They got a really good string of athletes coming through there right now. Just won the state championship in baseball last year. So anytime you're winning state championships, you know you got, in any sport, you know you got good athletes, and so that's something we're going to have to you know, combat tonight. You know, they're going to roll out a bunch of juniors and seniors out on the field, and we're going to roll our team out with probably starting around 5 freshmen this tonight. So and we're excited for that. So. You know, we're going to have to play well, but again, we got to do what we're supposed to do.
You're not a coach that's afraid to make changes.
No, and don't need to be. You know, I mean, if you're not getting the performance that you need, you know, and you're not doing what you're coached to do, then we got to find somebody that will. Right. You know, and that may be someone of less talent, but if they're trying and they're doing what they're coached to be done, they're going to get on the field. You know, and so. You know, we're still finding that mix, and I'm not saying we don't have a lot of kids that are doing that. We're trying to get better, and but it's our job as a coach to have to make sure we put the correct kids in there that gives the best chance.
Well, the Bible talks about a merry heart doeth good like a medicine. A win would do very good like a medicine for Childersburg, too.
Yeah, we need it. The kids need it. Our school needs it. Our community needs it. Quite frankly, our coaching staff needs it. And so, but we got to do the things to have that chance to get that win. And so we're hoping tonight, we like our game plan. We kind of have a really good idea of what they're going to do. And so it's just our job to stop it and attack it.
Injury-wise, you're in pretty good shape?
Yeah, fortunately we are. We still have our two major injuries that have been out, but we came out of last week's game pretty good. I mean, you're week 5. Everybody's got bumps and bruises. The body's going to be sore, but man, this would be a really good opportunity for us to get a win going into our bye week next week, and then into homecoming.
Yeah,
so
fantastic. Hope to get that W tonight over in Vincent against the Yellow Jackets. And Coach Zedaker, we appreciate you coming this morning. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Jimmy Dale. Appreciate it.
Coach Matt Zedaker, head football coach of the Childersburg Tigers, on the road to Vincent to play the Yellow Jackets tonight in a non-region game. We got more daybreak coming up after this.